Hey sugars, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Lady Brown Sugar, and I have with me today
Destiny.
and I hope you're having a good day. Tell me what we having today.
Today we have my favorite spot, y'all, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, she is leaving in with that one, y'all. So you know that's her favorite food.
Yes.
So what you got?
I got chicken nuggets and fries with some barbecue Polynesian, Chick-fil-A sauce and some.
She got every sauce on the menu.
All of them, sweet and spicy. What you got, Mom?
I have chicken nuggets, fries, and of course I had to give me some macaroni and cheese, and I'm drinking a lemonade.
Oh yeah, I have a cherry Coke, y'all.
So I hope that you join us and go get you something to eat and come on back and join this conversation for today, because it's gonna be very deep today. So let's get into this prayer. You ready? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you once again for another day. Lord, we thank you how you continue to bless us, Lord. I ask you, Lord, to go out into the homes of those that are watching us, Lord, and ask you, Lord, to bless them, Lord. Anything that they're dealing with, Lord, I'm asking you, Lord, to just comfort them, Lord. I'm asking you, Lord, to just give them peace, God. I ask you, Lord, to bless this food that we're about to receive to nurse our body. In your name, Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Alrighty now, let's get into this bite. So how are y'all doing? How was your week at work? I hope everybody had a good week. It wasn't too busy, too stressful. I hope everybody is staying safe and being blessed. And I hope you checked out our last video. We talked about we hit on a few subjects in that video, and I'm looking forward to hearing what your comments are, what you thought, what your opinion is, or suggestions that you may have for us, because we got all ears open. We don't mind. And for those that did watch the video, we thank you. Welcome back, and I hope you subscribe. Share the video. Help me get to the 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, y'all. I was lazy today.
Me
I
too.
did nothing that I was supposed to do. But I'm here. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I love to hear the baddie twins do that. I've been lazy today too. I just think sometimes when you work all week and got everything going on, you just want to sometimes just lay in the bed and just relax. And today that's what I did majority of the day, because I needed it. So yeah, I'm enjoying the weather.
I was just about to say, with this weather, y'all, it makes you not want to do nothing, because we live in Virginia, and normally in October, our weather is transitioning into cold, but this year, it's like hot, warm, cold, hot, warm, cold, hot, warm, cold.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's like warm. You need to put a jacket on. But then next week, it's going to be back in the 80s.
I love it. The breeze, all of that. I don't need no jacket. It feels good out there.
I need a jacket. I wear jackets in the summertime, so.
She does. I think she's crazy.
I'm anemic.
I be like, girl, it's hot outside. Why you got that doggone jacket on?
I be cold.
I'm cold. Not me. I sleep with a fan on all year round.
I do too. 68 degrees in the house. Fan on 3. Even when it's snow outside.
Love it. So, once again, how was your week? What's going on in your life? Are you ready for the holidays?
Yep.
You ready?
I want some macaroni. And some, and what's that stuff called you make with the sweet potatoes?
Sweet potato casserole?
Yeah, I want some, yeah.
So you just want the food. I ain't gonna lie. I like the holidays just to be off from work. That's sad, ain't it?
Nope.
I'd be looking forward to it.
But yeah, I'm a holiday person. Y'all. Christmas is my favorite holiday. And not even for like the gift person, because I don't ask for gifts. But I just love, we ain't really had that much snow lately. We get a lot of ice now.
Mm-hmm.
But I love to just like dress up in my Christmas pajamas or a onesie and take pictures. And I'm hoping and praying that we do get snow this year, because I want to take some snow pictures. Or I would just have to edit my pictures with fake snow. But I really do want some snow this year, because I want to take pictures with my grandma dog outside in the snow. I think that would be really cute. So I'm hoping that we do get some, even if it's enough to just coat it. You know what I'm saying? Just enough.
That's all?
Yeah, that's all I need. Just enough for me to take quick little 10 pictures. And I'll be happy.
Okay.
That's my Christmas wish this year.
Well, I hope it comes.
Me too.
I wish if it snowed, we get a lot of inches this time.
No, because then I can't go to my grandma's house.
We live right down the street. We
You
got
gonna
a truck.
sled?
No, we're going in a truck.
Y'all, do y'all get snow where y'all from? If so, comment below where your state that you're from, and
If we get a lot of snow.
yeah, and how many inches y'all normally get.
I don't know. We've been doing, let me tell you, back in the day, when I was a little girl, the snow was so bad that my father worked for the power company. And when they was calling for snowstorms, he used to have to go and stay at the power company. We used to have to call him to dig us out the house just so we can get out the door to go get wood for the stove, because it would be that much snow.
Well, guess what? We don't got that problem no more, because they got electric now.
Right. And gas logs.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought it was. So it's not electric?
They have electric heat.
No, I'm talking about that thing in her living room.
It's gas. So if the electric go off, they still have heat.
Okay.
Yep. So, when we left off on the last one, we was talking and touching about, letting your kids go to other people's houses, even including your family's houses, not knowing who be over there and who they let come over there and what be taking place. And you said you had a lot that you want to talk about, so I'll let you start it.
Okay. I just want to say.
But before we say, go into it.
Oh, yeah. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. If you have experienced something that falls in this category, what we're talking about, then please exit off this video. I'd rather you exit off and you're not, because I know a lot of people, they still have trauma from it, PTSD, and I'd rather you guys not have to relive that situation and you go have a relapse. So I recommend you to click off. We won't be mad at you. We will still love you. But for your own mental stability, we rather you to click off. But if you feel like that you are strong enough, you strong no matter what. But if you feel like, that you can relay or take what we have to say, you want to put your own input in the comments, you're more than welcome to stay. So, okay, I just want to say, I am a person who likes to hear people's stories. So, I know a lot of people my age and even older than me, they know about this app called TikTok. And on TikTok, it's a lot of people who would just like say their stories and all this stuff, and then they'll even take it to YouTube and tell the real story. Ooh, excuse me. So I watched plenty of stories of people coming out and telling their truths. And recently I watched this one girl, I believe her name is Lilia. Love her. She has a daughter named True. And she just talked about how, and no, I haven't experienced this. I'm just saying this is the recent story that I watched. And I really just like, wow. So basically, she was living with her mom, and she had her siblings. And her mom had this, it wasn't her dad, it was her stepdad. And one day she went to go downstairs and steal some snacks, and he was down there. And he did some stuff to her. Well, he made her do some stuff to him. I'm gonna put it like that. And she was only 8, I think. She was only 8 years old. The way he lured her in was, come watch a movie with me. And if you guys know what the movie was, it wasn't a regular movie. It was an adult movie. And he made her do something to him, and then told her to go in the room after she was finished, and she had to go to school the next morning. And she never told her mom until a month ago, and she's my age now, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So I'm like, that's really crazy. Like, that's why I very like, my friends, they have kids, and I'm very strict on them, and they're not even my kids. Like, I was telling them, please don't let your kids just go anywhere. I don't even care. Like, I wouldn't even get mad if my friends don't trust their kids to come near, not come near me, but come to my house and stay at my house. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that, because I understand, like, even though I'm not a mom, like, as a woman, I will understand. Like, I've heard so many stories, and it's just like, dang, like, you really just can't trust everybody. And that plays a part in the closest people who you would never think would do something to you will be the ones to do it. And it's really sad.
I mean, but lately in the news, it's just, that's all you've been hearing, how these boyfriends are killing the kids, or molesting the kids, or raping the kids. I mean, come on now. All these women out here, why y'all men gotta go after these little kids, little babies?
These babies.
But I don't know if you heard about it. I think it was the beginning of the year, either last year, where that coach, he was a coach for, I think, a football team. And his baby was like 18 months old, and he raped her, killed her. And then he was Googling, how do you know if your baby is still living? How, help me understand, like, how in the world could you being the daddy,
like, that's disgusting,
have sex with your child, rape your child, kill your child? How? Like, that's your daughter. You're supposed to be protecting her from other crazy people, and you killed your own daughter?
Another thing,
it's sad.
Another thing people need to realize is, not even when it comes to younger, even as adults, a lot of people don't realize that they went through sexual harassment or sexual assault until they get older and realize that, like, dang, I went through it. So it's like, you have to be careful about certain things that you do or that you say, because not everybody tells their story. There's people who walk around here they could have been sexually assaulted yesterday, a minute ago, and then they could come around you the next minute with a big old smile on their face.
Because they are scared to tell it, because they don't know how people are going to react towards them, or the most thing that people say is, oh, you wanted it, you caused it, you was okay with it. Or you
had this on, and that's why.
I had got in a discussion with somebody a couple of weeks ago about that, and they was trying to tell me that if a woman dressed half naked, then she deserves for a man to talk to her any kind of way, or a man to grope her. I don't care if she's butterball naked. It don't give you the right. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. It's my opinion. It don't give you the right to touch her. It don't give you the right to disrespect her. It don't give you the right to come out your mouth with any craziness. I don't care. I don't care. That you are not the one supposed to, say anything disrespectful or anything like that. Like, I don't care. She could be naked. You still don't have the right to touch her. You still don't have the right to be disrespectful. You got, to me, it's like, do you treat your mom that way?
No.
Because the lines that these men be, oh my God, men these days be on some other stuff. Like, they are so disrespectful in so many ways with approaching you. Like, I can't stand to be approached with, oh, you got some juicy lips. What them lips gonna do? Cuss you out? That's what they gonna do. Because do you talk to your mama like that? And I'm pretty sure if you heard a man approaching your mama with the stuff that you all come out y'all's mouth, I'm pretty sure that you be ready to fight them.
Or it's not even just men either, because I'm not defending the man, but excuse me, like I said, I be on social media, and today I was on TikTok, and this boy went live. I ain't gonna lie, he was a good looking boy, and like he was getting mad because this woman, like he had said he didn't believe in marriage. That's totally fine. That's your opinion. Mm-hmm. So he was stating the reasons why, and this lady had came on there, and she was like, ooh, let me get up off of here with your fine stuff before I end up cheating on my husband. And he said, boom, that's the reason why I don't want to get married. Because he was like, you don't know nothing about me. And just because I'm cute, you gonna do something to ruin your marriage? And that's what, and then she tried to defend herself. And he's like, nah. And like, I understand. Then he's like showing screenshots and just telling about how all these women be in his inbox talking about what they'll do to him. And I'm like, y'all gotta stop that, because that's sexual harassment to a person who don't want that attention. And obviously he don't want it. He, like, not everybody who is, what they call him, pretty boy, not everybody that's pretty boy want that type of attention. Not everybody want to be thrown at.
They call them thirsty.
Yeah.
Y'all just be out here thirsty.
Y'all just be throwing y'all stuff to everybody. Stop doing it.
Everybody. It's just... And the crazy thing about it, it's a whole lot of y'all out here just throwing y'all stuff, and it's still the people that's out here being perverts to go grab the ones that's throwing it. They taking advantage of
innocent people.
Yeah, of the innocent people, the people who can't defend themselves, the babies, the older women, just everybody. Just it's terrible.
Let's get on these states trying to ban abortion. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my opinion on them. I'm not the type of person who would get abortion. I can't go through it. But I will say, should no man tell a woman what to do with her body. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if she was raped or if her husband had a baby and she wasn't ready to get pregnant and she want to get an abortion, she do what she want to do. It's her body. Men don't go through nothing. They so-called say that men have symptoms. Y'all don't have as many symptoms as women do.
Oh, they don't go through half the stuff
y'all don't have to push the baby out. Y'all don't have to go through body changes. Y'all might gain weight because y'all eating while we eating, but that's it.
Yeah.
So it's really just like, how do you have the right to tell a woman that they need to not have an abortion, or watch who you lay down with, or use protection, get on birth control? Not all that stuff works. You still have, it's only 99.9%. It's still a 1% chance. That's one. And if they not using protection and something happened, they still have that very right. Yes, you have adoption, but not everybody is strong enough to carry that baby for 9 months and they just hand their baby off to a stranger. That's a lot of built up emotion. People get attached to their babies. Even in the beginning, they didn't want their child. After they then sat there and went to all the doctor's appointments and all this, that, and third, they get attached, trust me. And if they don't, that's on them. But it's a small percent of women who don't get attached to their baby when they say that they want to do adoption.
That's true. But yeah, back to letting your kids go to other people's houses. You don't know who comes to those people's houses. Uncle Frank might be over there that weekend. Uncle Frank over there, and he like, sizing the child up and looking at your child. And these kids these days, these things coming out healthy. Like
I'm talking about thighs, baby.
Booty and thighs.
Like I've seen so many females who
y'all eat that chicken.
Girl, yes. You see me? I'm talking
that
about
chicken.
When I was in elementary school, I was I think I was skinny probably until third or fourth grade, and I started eating a whole lot of chicken, and that chicken got me thick, man. I ain't gonna tell you. And I tell you now,
it's in the food.
It's up and up and up and up and up, like
but it's not even that. It's just the fact that parents are letting kids do whatever they want to do, and these kids out here acting older and dressing older, and come on now. And I'm not saying that's an excuse for the men to look or the women to look at the boys or whatever the case may be, but we as parents have to take cover over our kids. Like, we just can't allow anything. We can't just let them do whatever. Like, no, we can't. There's too many perverts out here. There's too many people who's out there. I mean, back in the day, you did not hear about all this stuff with all these kids. And I'm saying back in the day like you would know, but back in the day, you didn't hear all this stuff what the teachers going with the kids and
y'all.
All this
I'm gonna
stuff
say,
going on.
I understand. Get your grades how you get your grades.
Mm-mm.
Do not sit here and be having sex with these professors for no A. If you can't do it, don't take the class. It's not worth it. It's not worth having sexual arrangements with the professor for an A in the class. It's really not worth it. Because once you get caught, it's over for both of y'all.
But it's just nasty. That's just like, you a grown tail teacher. That's like you sleeping with your child. I mean,
it depends on how old the professor is.
I'm talking about this, not even just college. I'm talking about high school.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at all these coaches and teachers that's been sleeping with these kids. It's just trifling.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like you sleeping with your freaking kids. Like, that's nasty. That's really nasty. Like, for real, no. I'm being dead serious. Y'all need to, and then, when your kids start switching up and acting funny, you need to question them, like, what's wrong or what's bothering. Because when your child started showing different emotions or mood swings or anything like that, something going on with them. Something is not right with them. They going through something, and you need to question them what's going on. Like, shoot, if you gotta have the other kids come to your house, then allow that to happen. Don't be letting your kids go everywhere. Don't be letting your kids, and you need to be familiar with the family. You need to know who coming over there. You need to know where they going at all times. They need to be, you and the other parent should be so close that if that child sneezes, they calling you like your daughter just sneezed. I mean, I'm just being honest, because if you don't,
y'all.
If you don't, I'm just being serious.
Don't be overly strict on y'all, because a strict parent makes a sneaky child. So I'm going to tell you, don't do it, because
you a sneaky, won't you?
No, I had some friends who, you see how she tried to switch it on me?
Because I'm about to get her on TV. No, I'm just
I wasn't a sneaky child. My mom, like I said, I tried it once. I ain't tried it again. Whatever I do now, I tell my mom.
But not only that, what did I tell you? I said
she was mad because
I always tell you, you gotta understand that I've been your age. So anything that you done tried, I done tried myself.
Y'all,
Have I never told you that?
I remember this one time I told my mama I was doing something, and I had a plan out in my head what I wanted to do. My mama told me every detail of my plan. And I was like, it's not like she didn't know what I was doing. Like, it wasn't a secret. It was a secret for the person I was doing it for. But my mama, she was like, girl, I already knew. I was your age, so I did the same thing.
Like you can't like that's the thing, and the thing with my daughter is I try to have always had an open relationship with her that she's able to come and talk to me about anything and everything because at the end of the day, if you don't have that open communication with your child will definitely try you. Your child will be sneaky. Your child will be doing all this stuff. Because I'm going to tell you, when I was going to school and stuff, like, you know, it was always, we had to, if you went out the house a certain way, like when you got to school, your whole outfit was going to be different. You was gonna throw some lipstick on. You was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what happens. But instead of your child having to do that, like I feel like if you have an open relationship and you talk with your child and you tell them, look, whatever is going on in your life, and I tell my daughter that all the time, like whatever you dealing with, whatever the situation, I don't care what it is, you should be able to always come and talk to me about whatever is going on because, I want to know. I don't want you to be secretive and go sneak around and do this and do that or whatever the case may be. It's not even worth it. You don't even have to because I'm open to you talking to me about everything.
And that coming to play with that sneaking around and stuff, y'all. I'm talking to kids now. Y'all also got to realize that when you don't tell your parents that you want to do this or you want to do that, or you could tell your parents, I'm going to my friend's house and we just going to watch movies at the house, but in reality, y'all going somewhere else. Mm-hmm.
It comes out.
And you be sneaking around.
Remember when that bus pass fell out?
You have to understand, wait a minute, let me finish. You childish. You have to remember, like, one, it does always come out. Mm-hmm. And then for two, you never know what's going to happen to you while you out there sneaking out.
Because done in the dark will definitely come to the light.
Something can always happen to you while you out. You go to the movies and all these shootings that be happening at these movie theaters, God forbid, that could have been you in that predicament. And then look, your mama calling you because she just see what's on the news. And she pull up to the house, make sure you there. And that mama told my son, oh yeah, we took him to the movies. And now your mama panicking and frantic, or you panicking and frantic. God forbid you not dead, laying on the floor dead, because you the one to sneak around and go to movies with some boys. Mm-hmm. And get to the best pass. Yes, I was on the city bus.
I didn't even know the girl knew how to catch a bus. Let me tell you, I've been on the city bus one time, and that was because I got mad with her daddy. He pissed me off, and I'm pregnant with her. Got on the city bus. Was riding around Lynchburg everywhere, got sick as a dog for being on that city bus. I ain't touched the bus ever again. So I'm sitting here like, how you know about getting on the city bus
but
and riding around the city bus?
In my defense, I went from my friend's house to the church. I didn't go somewhere else. I went from my friend's house. So you didn't
go to the movies?
To the church. We got dropped off in the car at the movies. Yeah. We always got dropped off in the car. We went to the front of the mall and we went to the movie theater.
But then you walked to the movies one night from the mall.
Yeah. We did.
See, that's the thing though people don't understand. You don't never know who watching. You don't never know who looking because...
First of all, man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, to y'all who watching this, and y'all be telling my... Man, I can't go nowhere without somebody knowing who my mom is. I'm grown right now. If I go out, I got a little friend, y'all. We was in Walmart. We was going in Walmart. And this one girl, she was like, your mama know you with him? I'm grown. I am grown. Like, yes, I don't know I'm with him, but shoot. If she didn't, I'm grown. She know I'm with somebody, like...
They tell it all.
Y'all gotta understand. Me and my mama got a relationship. We might not agree on everything all the time, but y'all gotta understand that if I'm out somewhere, it's because my mama know I'm in good hands. And if she don't believe I'm all the way in good hands, she ain't gonna let me go out. So, yes, y'all gotta stop trying to go running back and tell people.
She be mad.
I am grown.
Because they be telling me everything. I
remember somebody, my mom was like, where are you walking to? I'm like, what you talking about? Somebody said they seen you walking with some light-skinned girl. Girl ain't nothing but 7 years old, and we in the front yard playing with a dog at my friend's little house. Like, y'all, calm down, please. Y'all be irritating me. I be so mad. I be like, oh my gosh.
God damn, Ma, I can't do nothing. Your friends be getting on my nerves. Tell them to mind their business.
Yes, please.
Like, yeah. I don't know. To a certain extent, I guess it is a good thing, you know, that you do have people looking out for you. Because at the end of the day, like, we need to help each other out when it comes to, you know, our kids, ourselves. You know, I don't like to go nowhere by myself. And I'm a grown woman. And I don't like going nowhere. I don't trust people, period. And I'm the type of person, like, if we go out to eat or go to an event or a function, I sit in the corner because I need to know what's going on around me at all times. See, they might be dancing, laughing, talking, playing. I'm that type of person that I got to sit in that corner and I need to know everybody's move. Because when I used to go out and stuff, I used to be the one who, you know, I would get my dance on, then I come sit or whatever, and I be peeping stuff out. So, you know, probably about the middle of the night, that's when all the fights start breaking out and stuff. So I'll be sitting up in the corner just to watch them. And then I'll be like, all right, y'all ready to go? No, we ain't ready to go. I'm like, y'all, something about to pop off. You always thinking that. No, I ain't thinking negative. I'm peeping stuff out. Something about to happen. I'm going to tell you it's about to go down. And they was like, no, let's just wait. I was like, nah, for real. I said, well, I'm going out to the car. I see y'all out there, and I'll be ready to drive off because it's about to pop. That night, as soon as I Garrity started walking across the floor, and I was almost at the door, that bottle came clean across that floor and hit that dude right in the head. And I was like, didn't I tell y'all?
Look, when I was younger, and I had friends, all my friends, except for like a couple of them, their parents was like my mom. But majority of my friends, Destiny, let's go to this party. I have never been to a party, y'all. Never. The only thing I've been to is prom. That was it. I have never been to, and the one time I was gonna go, my mama said yes. And then the day of, she said, you're not going to that party. And it got shot up.
I had a dream. And in that dream, I seen people running. And I had told her that morning, I believe.
Yeah.
I said, you can call your friend and say you're not going to that
I
party.
was so mad.
She was like, Mama, why, Mama?
I was so high.
You don't want me to go nowhere, Mama. Oh, no. I'm going to be with my friends.
I had an attitude the whole day.
She had an attitude. I wanted to choke her. And she was mad and she had an attitude. But, of course, I understood it. She didn't understand because I had that dream. And she was like, did I tell you then that I had a dream, or I told you after the fact that it got shot up?
You told me.
After.
So,
yeah, I didn't ever tell her until after her friend called her, like, why it was going on, like, when she had finally got out the building. Mm-hmm. And she said her uncle had just grabbed her and the bullet came right past her. Mm-hmm. And Destiny probably would have been standing right there beside her. And she called Destiny right in the middle of the night. It was after 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And she was crying and stuff. And she said, what did she tell you?
She said that party got shot up. I don't remember exactly what she said, but
I remember her telling her, you ought to be glad you didn't come. Be glad your mama didn't let you come.
Yeah, she was saying that. She was like, you should be glad your mama didn't let you come. And I was just looking at her like...
Yeah, she was like, you ought to be glad your mama didn't let you come because you probably would have got shot. My uncle saved me. The bullet went right. He grabbed me and the bullet went right past my head. And she was just crying and stuff. And then when Destiny came and told me, I said, well, the reason I didn't want you to go was because I had a dream last night. And that was the reason why I didn't want you to go. I seen the dream. I seen them running. I seen them, like, running, trying to get away.
But that was like for every party I wanted to go to, my mama had. If it wasn't a dream, it was a feeling about the party. If it wasn't a gun, it was fighting. Police was there, all of that. So that's why I never went to parties. To this very day, I'm still not a party person. But I will say, like, my family is definitely more of like I trust my family when it comes to their instincts. Like, their instincts are on point. They know everything before it happened. So yeah,
not all the time, but majority of the time.
Yeah. With me being young, of course, like at that time, I didn't understand. I was upset because it's like I want to be with my friends. I want to, I want to party, but I'm glad that I didn't because I couldn't have been right here today. But I will say to the kids, like, definitely listen to y'all parents when they tell you, like, no, because they might not tell you exactly why. Because me, I was that person. Well, why? And my mom was just ignoring me because she was ready to punch me in my throat. But I wanted to know why. Like, you had just told me that I could go, and now you're telling me no the day of. So it's just kind of like, if they don't give you a why, just wait. And you'll see for yourself. So just listen to your parents. They have a reason for everything.
You gotta understand that you got a praying family. And, being the fact that we pray a lot, God shows us a lot.
Yeah.
He shows us a lot. So it's not that we stopping. It's never been a situation where, we're trying to stop her from being a child or stop her from being her friends.
Lived a good teenage life.
It's all about, when he show you things, like, you got to take it for what he show you and be obedient, because if you don't, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences. And, when he tell you to do something and you don't do it, I'm telling you, them beatings ain't good.
Y'all, me and my friend had went somewhere, and it was at night, and I had told him, I said, hey, we need to get away from this direction. I said, because something bad about to happen. He told me, no, you tripping. I said, no, we need to go. We left. That morning, I wake up, and it was a murder. Like a couple hours later.
Sometimes we don't, but I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, I didn't used to pay attention to my intuition, but as I got older, trust and believe, I paid attention to everything, and I'm telling you, God never failed me on anything. When it came time to things taking place, I might not have knew the whole full details, but I knew something wasn't right. And getting back to our subject, we keep getting off the subject, but yeah.
It's just so much to talk about that can play into the subject.
Right. Just be aware of your surroundings, your neighborhood. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got an app where you can see the what they call that app.
I don't know, but it's called Life 360.
Where you can see all the people who.
But if you got iPhones, you can just Find My iPhone.
Is that the thing where they let you know if people who have been predators and stuff like that?
Oh no,
I can't think of the name of the app.
I don't know what that's called.
But they do have an app where you can look to find out who the child molesters and stuff that's in your neighborhood, and that's definitely something that you definitely want to check out.
You will be shocked
of how many you got around you. Definitely check that out. It might be somebody that you know.
But also, guys, with that being said too, don't off back just judge people.
No.
Because it is some people who, when they were younger, they was put in something that they really didn't do. And that has to grow up with them now. Right, so you can't be quick to judge people. You need also, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, you give everybody a chance and an opportunity, but you still got to be cautious. There's been people who have did things wrong in their life, and God has forgiven them. They have forgiven themselves, and they are doing better than life. So no, you can't judge everybody. But I'm not saying judge them. I'm saying be cautious about your child. Be cautious with yourself. Know your surroundings. Know who around you, who you dealing with. Because everybody who you think they are, who you think they are. Some of them really not. No. Trust. You think that you dealing with somebody and they all there for you, and the whole time they, for instance, I seen this story about this woman who she had met this dude, and she was thinking that he was there for her, but he actually was there for her daughter. Her daughter was 13 years old, and he was checking the daughter out. Then the mama would leave the girl at home with him, and then he be trying to touch her and stuff. And then when she go to tell the mama what was going on, the mama got mad at the daughter and said, "You making up stuff. You don't want me to be happy." Blah blah blah
Blame
blah.
the daughter, kick the daughter out.
Let me tell you, when your kids started acting funny, and let me tell you, the kids would basically tell you when adults is not right. Kids know. And if they start acting funny towards them or something like that, it's not always because they don't like them or something like it. Ain't because they don't want them around or something like that. It's a reason. They can sense when people got some evilness with them, whether y'all know that or not. A lot of kids can sense that. So you need to pay attention to that. I'm just saying, even with your family members, you can't trust your family members. It's just too much stuff going on in this world right now. Look at the news. I mean, point blank, just look at the news with all this craziness going around, with them abusing kids and kidnapping them and molesting them and raping them, and I mean, all this crazy stuff. I mean, y'all, come on. Y'all need to wake up, because it's just not going on the news. Half of the stuff going in some of y'all's households, and y'all playing dumb to the fact because you want to keep that man there or you want to keep that woman there, and they're abusing and molesting your kids. And you trying to play it off and act like there ain't nothing going on, when the reality of it is, it's really going on. Yeah. Don't wait till it's too late till your child be dead and gone.
Or because
or to the point that they kill themselves, or they run away. Don't let that happen because you being naive to this Negro. Let me trust and tell you, look, you can get another one. Know what you're dealing with. This one girl, I was talking to her, she said, girl, she said, before I date somebody, she was like, I look to see his criminal background. She said, I look up his credit report. I look up this, I look up that. I was like, what? She was like, yes, I look it all up. I need to know what I'm dealing with. But the crazy thing about it is you can look all of that up.
Still won't know.
And that person still can have a side to them that you don't even know about. Mm-hmm. People tell me all the time, I've been married for 40, 50 years, and I still don't know who my spouse is.
Because people change so much. You change so much. That's what people have to realize. People be so quick to get into these relationships and jump into these relationships and jump into marriage. And I understand. People
I'm getting married next month.
People change people change. I'm not paying attention to her, y'all. People change every day, y'all. Like every day. If not every day, people are changing every month. I don't keep the same color. I might like something this week and might not like it the next.
She does. She be switching up. That's that Gemini
in her. I change a lot. Y'all know us Geminis. Shout out to us Geminis. We be, we a little.
Y'all be
it's
all
okay.
Over. But I still love you.
I love you too. Sagittarius, my one and only. Won't do another one. No. A lot of people, y'all, I'm not the type of person which I am going to make a channel, y'all, because I just want to get into a lot of stuff. And she going to be on my channel too. But y'all, I'm a person where not a lot of people believe in this stuff. But I'm definitely very spiritual. I believe in God. I believe in all that stuff. And a lot of people say that if you don't believe in God, if you believe in God, then you shouldn't believe in what's it called? Like horoscopes and all that, because it's man-made. But I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of stuff is man-made, but I 100% believe in God. I'm not taking it away from that. But I still believe in certain things like horoscopes and even stuff outside of horoscopes. I believe some of that stuff. Not all of it, but I'm definitely that type of person where I'm in line with the universe. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very in line with the universe. Speaks to me.
I speak to you too.
all the time. I'm definitely one of those individuals who God gave me that blessing. And I use it, but it could definitely be a curse.
I don't know if I can say it's a curse.
I say it's a curse.
Your family, it runs in your family as far as visions and dreams.
Yeah, and I
don't be in the inbox or my comment talking about some. Can you tell me what my future?
Yeah,
knows?
we're not that type of people.
I can't tell you what your future is.
No, but
I can't tell you any of that.
I say it's a curse because of the simple fact that it's sometimes on certain things, especially like relations and friendships. In relations and friendships, like you can see stuff before it happened, or you know when stuff is happening and you just don't want to know. It's certain things that you
it's not even that you don't want to know, it's that you don't want to acknowledge
it. Yeah
so it's that like, you know it, you just don't want to acknowledge it because you don't want it to be true, or you don't want to you don't want to be like, oh my God, for real, like he's showing you the whole time like, yo, this is your red flag, this is what's wrong with that person. And you try not to see the bad in them because your heart and your emotions that got so involved in it that you don't even want to acknowledge the red flags or what the foolishness they got going on. And I mean, you know, that's part of life. You know, we still growing up, you still trust. I went through that. And that's why I said about my intuition. If I had listened to my intuition, I wouldn't have been messing with some of these buttholes that I've dealt with in my life. Like, and some of y'all probably watching. I'm talking about you probably. But anyways, yeah, for real, like, you know, like, but that's part of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you go through it, it hurts you, and trust and believe. I've been there, done that. And you just don't want to go through it again. And then you try not to see the bad in a person. You don't want to believe it.
No. But some of y'all gotta stop, that's gonna be another video. But some of y'all need to stop being blind. Like, I'm young and I be blind, but some of y'all be blind.
But you know, it's not even that you blind, it's that you see but you don't want to see. And then if I say something to her, like, she catches an attitude. So you know what, I don't say nothing anymore.
You talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Because the thing that we have to understand as parents, we are not going to be able to protect our child at all times. We can't. Sometimes it's things in life they have to learn the hard way, and then you just got to be there with them to hold them and rock them while they're crying because you know because you a claim because you know you can tell a person something, you can keep telling a person, don't go touch that stove, it's hot. Don't touch that stove, it's hot, baby. Baby, don't go over there and touch that stove. It's hot. I don't care how much you tell that child. But until they actually go touch it and experience it for themselves, that's what sometimes it have to happen. They got to experience the hurt. Like, I experienced the hurt. Like, you can't protect, like, as much as you want to protect them and say, don't do that, don't date that person is not for you or whatever. The more you tell them no, the more they're going to do it.
Yep.
Point blank.
Pretty much.
So it's like you can tell them, but you can't. It's no need to get mad at them because you did the same thing. Your mom probably like, you, that girl ain't good for you, boy. She a fast tail. She always up in some boy's face. Don't you go talk to her. And you just gotta have her. You just gotta deal with her. You just gotta. She excites you. You just gotta know for yourself. And then you found out, then you heartbroken, crying, mad at the world. You should have told me. I told you, baby, but you ain't want to listen. Come here, let me give you that pat on the back, baby. Come on, get that hug. Lay your head on my pillows.
But
Come
my
on,
mom
baby.
was not a I told you person. In some scenarios, but not that type of scenario. She just be like,
Do you want me to go beat him up? No.
She like, that's really it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, just, moral of the story is, watch who y'all send y'all kids to. Kids, listen to y'all parents. Stop trying to live so fast. Like, stop trying to live what your friends doing. Because everything that your friends is doing, let me tell y'all something. I graduated in 2018. I'm in college. All them friends I thought I had when I was in high school, they was not my friends. I talk to, well, some of them I'm not even friends with no more, but I say I probably talk to that I'm genuinely friends with 5 of them, and we don't talk every day. Those are your true friends, though. The friends that you don't have to talk to every day, but every time y'all meet up, it's a movie. Those are your true friends. Those are your true friends. I've had so many friends when I was in high school. I got out of high school and
Girl, I used to be one to walk down the hall with about 50 people. Now I don't talk to nobody.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm good though.
Stop trying to.
God didn't put me here to be in a gang. He put me here to stand out and have my own uniqueness, and that's how I always been. I always will be.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop trying to live. Stop trying to be each other. Be yourself. And that's where a lot of people mess up in high school. They want to be in these cliques. They want to be popular. And the popular people, when they get out of high school, they not popular no more. And they might keep the popularity for a year. And then after that, who are you? Y'all be looking a hot mess. Hate to say it, but I said it. If the shoe fit, wear it. But y'all do. So all that stuff y'all be, and all that bullying and stuff, let's touch on that subject real quick before we go. Y'all seen where that black boy shot up that school. Mm-hmm. Apparently he was getting bullied, and he brought the gun to school to protect himself. But what they didn't put in there was that he was on Facebook or Instagram, I don't know which social media it was, posting with the gun as if he's in the gang life, in the streets. But in reality, he hand-fed.
That bullying stuff ain't no joke. Like, people get tired, they get tired after a while of people hitting on them, talking to them in any kind of way, beating up. I seen the video where the boy was beating them up in the room, in the classroom. Like, he was just dogging his tail out. Like, that stuff get old.
Y'all have to stop that bullying. Stop bullying people because they don't have the shoes.
But this is what we're gonna touch. We're gonna say that for another show. But I'm gonna say this. Most of the kids bully because their parents bully. Think about it. And we're going to leave on that subject. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to come back and we're going to touch on that. Most of the kids bully because their parents bully.
We're going to have to get into that because...
Think about it.
I have different stuff to say. I'm going to just say this and we're going to get into it. The reason why I'm kind of iffy on that is because... not all parents bully their kids, but like I said, a lot of these teenagers...
It's not even about bullying kids. They bully other people. Like, you got a lot of parents who always picking on people. They like to fight all the time. It's not even just their kids. It's just the fact that a lot of kids see what their parents do. You got a lot of parents that sit out here and all they do is fight all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And they pick with people all the time.
Well, the ones who don't, I'm going to say, like... Just like I said earlier, stop being followers. Stop following your friends. Because that plays a lot of stuff in this school stuff. A lot of y'all think y'all at a high level because y'all hang around with these popular kids and y'all not. Y'all need to realize who y'all are.
Right.
Because outside of high school, who are you? Outside of high school, who is Destiny? Who is Stephanie? Who is Brandon? Who is this person? Mm-hmm. Because outside of these people... At the end of the day, you don't have nobody as an individual.
Outside of your so-called cliques. Exactly. Outside of your so-called you fitting in with this crowd. Who are you without these people to boost you up?
Exactly, because if they not boosting you up, you're going to be one of the people that they bully.
Yeah, and if you don't do what they want you to do, then guess what?
You bully.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to say to close us out?
Now, y'all, like all time I say, y'all stay blessed.
Well, I hope that you have enjoyed today's show. And I hope that we have talked about something that, made you realize what's really going on, or touched on something that, that you will find that helped you out, or whatever the case may be. Please like, comment,
and subscribe.
Let us know down below. We like to know your thoughts. We like to know what you think about what we said or whatever. Like she said yesterday, the other video, that, you don't have to agree with everything we say. You know,
Right.
it's our opinion, and you have your opinion, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody is not going to be the same. So, and we cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being respectful when you do come and comment.
Exactly. Don't be calling people out their name and all this and third. Just say, well, y'all, I disagree because blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we cool
Like
with
your
that.
comment. Okay. I can see your point of view.
Yeah.
That's all it is, point of views.
But you can find me on social media at, do you want to give yours?
Not yet, y'all. Maybe when I figure everything out, I'll let y'all have it.
All right, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Lady Brown Sugar or Lady Brown Sugar 21. That's LADIBROWNSUGA. Or when you do it with the 21, it's just the numbers 21. And I will have all that in the description box below. Also, I do have merch that you can purchase. So that information will be down there as well. So I hope you have joined today's show. I send out my love to all of you. Hope you have a blessed weekend, a blessed week. And until we see you again, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye, y'all.